Yeah, so the song called No Time I'm working on with Melvin was produced by him, written by me, and it tells the story of a person in a relationship that I shared, and kind of just like the omnipresence of that force being in your life. There's no time period or time associated with that person or thing. It's just kind of a force that's in your life and dictates how you live. From the Bay Area of California, long way from home. I need my California sunshine. Um, born and raised in, or born in Ohio actually, I'm sorry. Raised in the Bay. Came out to Philly about 4 years ago for school, and I'm getting back to California as soon as I can. That's a fact.
On my wavy shit, on my brazy shit. Going envy.
The Bay Area is really a melting pot of all cultures, musically, socially, culturally. And so growing up, I was exposed to a lot of different types of culture, whether it was music or food or lifestyle. So I tend not to have a singular sound in my music, and I think that's very represented by where I came from and what I grew up around. Um, there's not like one sound that the Bay has coined. Like New York has had a history of like very street hip hop. Atlanta's got its trap sound. The Bay's kind of always had a very diverse series of artists, and I try and reflect that in my music. I make some more R&B type notes like this one, and I'll do some more ignorant stuff for the college kids. My writing style varies from song to song. Sometimes I'll just go in the booth and freestyle ideas until I find something that I like and I can work off of it. Sometimes I'll just start writing a verse and then kick a beat to it afterwards. It really depends on the vibe, and when I linked up with Melvin, we just kind of sat down and like talked about content, talked about kind of the idea for the project, and we recorded that in a day. It was pretty natural, pretty fluid, and my personal theory is that the fastest records always get, or the records that are done fastest are always the best and the most authentic. So my writing style for this one was really simple. It's just hear the beat, spit out some ideas, and record it. I'd say in the modern day, it's kind of hard not to be influenced by Drake. But I have a pretty wide variety of influences. I'd say Lauryn Hill is the most impactful artist in my life this far, just because the way her record deals with a lot of themes and topics that young adults my age go through. Is super emotional, and obviously her music is really good. There's no denying that. So I say Drake and Lauryn Hill because they kind of infuse rap and rhythm with more melodic ideas, and that's kind of the style I tend to go for. Another artist who does that really well is Smino. Been a big fan of his for the past couple of years, and they're all very innovative in their own ways, and I try to make music that's based off of feelings I get like that. Yeah, I also produce. Definitely helps with my songwriting process because I kind of tend to, when I produce, I kind of tend to get stuck in the same ideas. So when I switch over to songwriting, I get to explore the same idea in a different way, and then I'm able to come back to the production and kind of refine it to the way I want this full song to be. But yeah, I'd say I'm a songwriter or a producer, but production definitely is very heavily influencing my artistry. I really like Selection and their whole roster. So a student named Esta has been my favorite producer for probably the past 2-3 years. I just love his sound design and like the rhythms he creates with his drums. They're very they're not like super left field, but the way he does it and the sounds he uses create something very unique, and that's kind of what I like about Selection. It's nothing that hasn't been done before, but the way they do it is very unique and singular, and I try to emulate that in my production style. Very heavily influenced by Selection. So yeah, cats like Esta, Jay Lewis, Mr. Carmack, just to name a few.
Studio E server won't connect. Check the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi's on.
Alright, that's my idea.
Yeah, I'm currently in school right now. Like I said, I study music production. I'm a senior, 21 years old, and I'm ready to be done. This is no place for me. Useless.
Yeah. And it's 6 in the morning. Listening to my story. And the rain steady pouring. Yeah.